week. Get the latest local news, obituaries, police blotter, weather forecast, and more with no paywall. Head to DeWittDailyNews.com to get the local information you need to know.
Your friend in Central Illinois, WHOW.
Top of the morning. Thanks for being with us. I'm your host today, Seth Lawrence. The WHOW Morning Show streams to Facebook and YouTube. Brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. My guest in studio today with the Warner Library, Emily Dunham. Emily, how are you today?
Hi, I'm doing well. How are you?
I am well. And Ron Sprague with the Friends of the Warner Library. Ron, good to see you again. How are you, sir?
Good.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
So it's trying to stay dry out there, right?
Yeah.
Is it raining, by the way?
It is.
Is it still raining? Yeah.
I brought my toddler's umbrella.
There you
It's
go.
working well.
Yeah. Hey, it keeps you covered.
Yeah.
So perfect. Very good. Well, I know, Ron, last month you introduced us and kind of teased the upcoming library biannual book sale. And that's right around the corner. Tell us about the book sale this year.
Biannual is twice a year,
Mhm.
spring and fall. We've diddled with our hours a little bit. The point being, libraries and the Friends of the Libraries loves teachers. We do a great economic good for teachers. I mean, $1 a bag of books. Bring an empty bag, fill it with books. If you're a teacher, it's $1.
Mhm.
Teachers were pointing out, how can we teach and go to the book sale with the hours? So on Friday, the 24th of October, our hours will be 9 to 6. So you can teach the little urchins during the daytime and still show up and buy a couple of bags. You know, a lot of people don't realize I have a distant relative that teaches in Maroa, and she's got a terrific young adult library that she buys out of her own pocket. So
A lot of teachers do that nowadays.
yes.
Mhm.
So if the Friends can help with the economics, we're more than happy to do so.
Sure.
So the hours are, again, Friday the 24th from 9 to 6 and Saturday the 25th from 9 to 1. So you've got to, even if you're a teacher, you can still show up and buy books.
Yeah. So the book sale at the library. Remind us where in the library.
Downstairs in the Revere room, and it'll be just chock-a-block full of books.
Yeah. Where do the books come from?
Several places. The library, has limited shelf space. So if nobody's checked out a book in a long time, it goes to the book sale. Many families, if you've got kids, when they grow up, you're not going to read Green Eggs and Ham again when they're 18 years old. Donate them to the library so that young mothers with kids can buy them. Many times we will get boxes and boxes of books when people move from town, or if the parents pass away and they're making the house available for sale. What are we going to do with mom and dad's books? Donate them to the library. So
Sure.
we're essentially a recycling mechanism to see to it that books get read.
So this is kind of a off the beaten path question, but year after year, do you just keep books that are not selling and then just put them back out, or
No.
do you recycle books as well?
Yes, we do.
Yeah. How does that work for you all?
Fairly well.
Yeah.
Like making sausage, you may not want to know what happens to them.
So what does recycling a book just mean? You donate it elsewhere to see if they can make use of a book then?
Or eventually they'll get pulped.
Yeah.
And then the fibers get recycled.
I see. Gotcha. So the book sale goes over 2 days, you mentioned, and Saturday, correct, is the buck a bag, right?
No, Friday is, if you're an educator, it's $1 a bag
Okay.
on Friday, and it's 2 bags $1 on Saturday if you're an educator.
If you're an educator.
If you're not an educator, it's 50 cents for a softback,
Okay.
paperback,
Okay.
and $1 for a hardcover book.
Okay.
That's a per item.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it. Very good. Very good. Where does the money raised from this book sale go?
Various projects. The new pavilion that is great. We had the Monarch Festival last month, and it rained, but we carried on under the pavilion, and it was wonderful. We supply, the Friends has established an ASL club, sign language, and we supply snacks and goodies and whatever to the people that are doing the ASL signing. For that, we have various and sundry children's events, and we buy snacks and goodies. And if Bobby, the library director, says, it would be a nice idea if the friends helped us with, she will suggest projects.
Yeah.
So we work very closely with the library.
Right. Emily, I know you and Mel have talked over the years about the support of the friends in the summer reading club. How about that?
Yeah. They make donations to us for summer reading. And honestly, throughout the year, they help us with programming. So if we're trying to do something that's a little bit out of our budget, we'll talk to the friends. Mel will usually go to a meeting and kind of present our idea, and then they talk it over, and then they almost always say yes. And they'll send us some funds, or they'll actually buy some of the supplies that we need. And something else I wanted to mention is that you can always, even if you can't make it to the book sale, when you first walk into the library doors, there's like a little mini library that you can shop at the bottom of the stairs. And that's all Friends of the Library books too. So that's where you can still find those 50-cent and $1 books right there anytime.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Ron, what's a good year for the book sale?
Good year as far as
well, whether it's money, whether it's books sold, or both.
Once again, when we open in the morning, we've got a line out the door.
Yes.
It attracts.
Oh, no kidding.
Really? Yeah, it is huge.
It attracts a lot of interest, which we're really happy to see. And Clinton's a small community, and that's where we got the feedback. Hey, how are teachers supposed to come here? So we changed the hours. But a good year is heavy traffic all day long. And we will raise, ballpark $1,000 over the 2 days.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes.
And
it gets spent.
Sure. And how far does $1,000 go? Like in the general terms of like how much the friends put into the library on an annual basis? How far does this fundraiser go?
This past year has been a real aberration because the pavilion.
Because of the pavilion.
That was a $35,000 project. Funded entirely by the friends. And we did beat the bushes and beat the people's wallets for donations.
Sure.
They responded magnificently, absolutely magnificently. We were oversubscribed. So we've got a tree out in front and some real nice plantings on the side of the pavilion.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
But, we spend the money.
Yeah, definitely. Where, are there like the pavilion, are there other items like that you have supported over the years where it's like kind of a big ticket item, if you will, for lack of a better term?
This was the biggest ticket item ever.
Yeah.
The friends the last few years have grown so we can do more and raise more funds. And we're finally at the point where we're going to be submitting a 501c3, which is the IRS federal tax exempt paperwork, so that we can then solicit grants that, because the library is a governmental agency, cannot.
Yeah.
So that should open a few more doors and wallets and checkbooks so that we can attract more funds and we can support more projects for the library.
So I've never talked to a group that's gone 401c3. What is that process like? 501c3. I'm sorry.
Paperwork.
You're dealing with government, right?
Yeah. What is your organization's objectives? What's their source of funds? What do you spend funds on? Where are your bylaws, which is one of the issues we've got right now, because our bylaws are so darned old and they're obsolete. So we've got to revise the bylaws before we can submit the application.
I see.
So it is involved, but it's all paperwork and dotting I's, and then you hurry up and submit it, and then you wait.
Hurry up and wait.
To get the approval letter. But then once you've got, I used to sit on a foundation in New Jersey, and we gave away about $500,000 a year. And our first question, if people wanted funding, show us your 501c3.
Yeah. Got it.
And I've run into that problem looking for summer reading donations from like bigger places like the power plant. They want that 501c3. So now through the friends, we can provide that and hopefully even get more donations for things like summer reading from those big places that, probably have a couple bucks to spare.
It could be a tax write-off is probably what they're looking for.
Tax write-off, but also the foundation I was on, what we looked at it was not just a husband and a wife and a kitchen table saying, gee, wouldn't it be nice if we raised funds for daughter's coloring book project or something? It shows a little bit of serious intent on the part of the organization as well.
Yeah. Makes sense. So is there anything next for the friends? Like once you get that, is there anything you're eyeing?
We start looking at other organizations, and our budget will expand, and I'm sure Bobby will be able to meet that budget with projects.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Emily, anything like from the library perspective that you?
I think we would like to expand like our library of things. So maybe getting some bigger ticket items to put, like someone accidentally maybe took like our karaoke machine. That's kind of a big ticket item for us to purchase, but we would love to have that back in our library of things for people to check out. So yeah, it would just and help expand our book collection. Maybe offer some better programmings, maybe some programs where we have to pay someone to come in and do something really fun for the kids. Like, yeah, there's lots of things that we could definitely find a way to spend the money on.
Sure,
So yeah,
for sure.
it'd be
Definitely.
great.
Very good. Well, Ron, as we wrap up this first segment, let's re-highlight the Friends of the Library book sale later this month, the dates and the times.
Okay. Friday, October 24th, from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday, the 25th, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Very good.
Hardbacks are $1. Paperbacks are 50 cents. Now we'll also have a few CDs and some picture puzzles available for sale as well.
Yeah, I know you wanted to mention that the library, is more than just books and all that.
Yeah, by far. The library of things is fantastic. And then the services, you could run a home office, not from home, but from the library.
Right. Yeah, sure. Very good. Well, on that note, guys, let's take a break here. Come back with some more. Again, that's Ron Sprague with the Friends of the Warner Library, Emily Dunham with the Warner Library, our guests in studio. More to come on the morning show.
WHOW.
At Hickory Point Garden Homes in Forsyth, you get the independent lifestyle you want without the huge price tag. It's half the cost of most independent living options. No stairs, no worries. All duplexes have an attached garage. They're accessible, safe, and private. Say goodbye to maintenance and hello to freedom, because now you can go do whatever you want to do. If you're 55 or better, it's time to simplify your life. Hickory Point Garden Homes in Forsyth. Independent living done right. Find out more by clicking their icon at DeWittDailyNews.com.
Bugs can wreak havoc on post-harvest stored grain and eat away at your bottom line. At Central Life Sciences, we believe in making every kernel count. Our Gravista and Diacon IGR family of grain protectants are proven solutions for post-harvest insect control, providing lasting protection as grain is being loaded into storage. Contact Michael Lash at bugfreegrains.com to learn how you can make every kernel count.
Nate Sams here, Vice President at Longview Community Bank in Clinton. Everyone has something they do best. At Longview Community Bank, our roots run deep. We invest in our local communities, from first homes to small business dreams, acres of crops, or pastures of livestock to put food on our tables. We provide the loans that help our farmers, friends, and neighbors grow and thrive. Invest in your community bank with Longview. Click our icon at DeWittDailyNews.com. Remember FDIC.
Baum Chevrolet Buick offers full transportation options while giving you peace of mind. This is Scott Baum from Baum Chevrolet Buick here in Clinton. This is what we do every day. We listen to you, give you options for routine maintenance, major mechanical problems, or collision repairs with a staff that's knowledgeable to find the best option for you. Baum Chevrolet Buick, your full service dealer. See us at BaumChevyBuick.com right from the start.
Your friend in Central Illinois. WHOW.
Once again, a good morning. Thanks for being with us. I'm your host today, Seth Lawrence. The WHOW Morning Show streams to Facebook and YouTube, brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. My guests in studio today, again, Ron Sprague with the Friends of the Warner Library and Emily Dunham with the library. Emily, let's talk October calendar of events. What's coming up?
Yes, October is crazy. It's funny because we're always so excited for summer reading to die down and relax, but honestly, the fall is even more intense. So October in general is the month of library crawl. So you can come to the library and pick up a little passport. And then the whole idea is for you to go visit other libraries around here in Central Illinois. And every time you go to a library, they're going to stamp your passport. And like when you visit our library and you're not from here, we give you like a little bag of popcorn from Gilmore's. And it says, thanks for popping by. We thought that was cute. And then at the end, you can, if you visit 5 libraries or more, you submit your name and then you enter to win a prize. So come in there and grab that. We also have ASL Club every Monday in October. Again, that's something put on by Friends of the Warner Library. That's every Monday at 5:30 p.m. And that's for all ages, so littles to bigs. What else do we have going on?
If I can interrupt,
Yeah.
you don't have to be show up.
Okay.
Very much all ranges. You find new members learning from older members.
Mhm,
So it's
mhm.
just all levels of skill.
Okay.
Yeah, and different ways to learn it too. So
Yeah,
it's
sure.
pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And then we have chair yoga coming up this Saturday at 11. That's at 9 a.m. And again, very accessible to all different levels. We still have our Lego Club every Tuesday and Wednesday. So Tuesday is for families, and then Wednesday Lego Club is for the youth, so ages 8 to 12. And they will leave their Lego creations on display, and then we vote on them, and then they win a prize. We love to give out a prize. We're also doing open craft again this month. This has been such a surprise to me how fun this is. But you just come in from 10 a.m. to noon on Saturday the 18th. You can bring a craft with you, or you can just pick one up when you get there. This weekend, we are going to be learning, that weekend on the 18th, we'll be learning how to do crochet a granny square. So if you want to come in, it's going to be a cute little pumpkin. And that has just been really fun. People are building friendships, relationships. They're telling us about all these fun things they do. So if you're looking to build community, that's a really good one. Or you can totally zone out on your craft and just watch the movie that's playing in the background. Mel found us something fun and new. We are going to do a potato costume. So on the 20th of October, you can come pick up a potato, just a plain old baked potato. Well, it's not baked, it's raw. But you're going to pick up a potato, and then you can decorate it in like a little costume. So another library did this, and it was so funny. They dressed these potatoes up as like Rapunzel, and they would like put the potato at the top of a tower that they built, and she has like a long braid. We saw like the 3 little potatoes, so they were painted as pigs. It's just so fun. So starting on 10/20, you can come in and pick up a free potato, and then bring it back on the 27th in its costume, and then we will vote for some winners on that. The other library that did this had so many people to participate, and I think it only cost them $7 to do this. They had to pick 3 winners because they just had a plethora of potatoes. So we're really excited for that. Again, that starts on the 20th. And then we are doing Halloween again this year, of course. So we're going to do it the Thursday before Halloween. So that is the 30th. Our party will be from 5 to 7 p.m. Please come in your costumes. EMC photography will be there. We're going to have crafts and activities. It's for all ages. And you just drop in for that event. Usually we were trying to have a band like we did last year, which was so fun. But our HVAC project is in full swing, so they're going to be in the museum room. So yes, when you come, and that's another side note, if you're coming to the library these next couple months, it will be noisy and different. So we're getting new lighting, we're getting a whole new HVAC system. So it's just going to look a little different. It's going to sound a little different than your normal quiet library.
Sure. Do you mind if we piggyback off that and
Yes,
you tell
let's
us
go.
how that's going?
It is going. We've got lots of different, there's always like 3 different vans and sets of workers in the building. Right now they're redoing all of our lights. So half of the library will be dark while they get us new light bulbs. And then, so yeah, there's just a lot of noises happening. So we do want patrons to know that if you're coming into work on something at the library, you might want to reserve like a study room or something just for a little bit more solitude and quiet time. And we do have those options upstairs. Sometimes those book out, so you might want to call if you're looking ahead. But yeah, there's just lots of movement happening in the library. And then our air will be shut off. I think Lucas just messaged me that they're going to be turning the air off today. Thankfully, it's a cooler day than we've been having. So
You
yeah,
get to open windows.
Yeah, we're gonna open windows,
Oh,
and it just might be a little stuffy. So just brace yourself. It's just gonna look and sound a little different at the library, but it's gonna be so worth it. We're gonna have all new HVAC, and I think it's gonna take them almost a whole year to get it done. So that's why we just kind of have to take everything as it comes. So
Sure.
yeah, it's gonna be worth it though.
Many people, many people think that with the expansion, it's a new library. It isn't. Even the expansion is now 40 years old. Things wear out.
Yeah, right.
And we run off a boiler system, which is so cool to me. So yeah, it's looking crazy in there. I like.
It's hard to believe it's 40 years old.
Yeah,
it really is.
It's so beautiful in there.
It is. It still looks new.
Yeah,
really
and that's
does.
what I love about the library crawl. If no one's ever been to our library, they walk in the doors, they're like, "Whoa, this is so cool!" And then you're like, "Yeah, that's the old building right there. You can like see the outside brick walls. It's so cool." And my office is actually in the old building, so I feel kind of fancy about that. I'm the only one in there.
Nice. Yeah, very good. So that project is going on. I wanted to touch on you and Ron both referenced Library of Things in the first segment.
Yeah.
Remind us what that is, what that's all about.
Yeah, so instead of checking out books, you can check out things. So we have like power tools in there. We have yard equipment. We have a washer set, like yard game type of things. We have a giant telescope. what else is in our library of things? We have.
Watching the supermoon last night would have been.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Would've
Well,
been
you didn't
cool.
even need a telescope for that guy. He
No.
was huge.
Yeah.
We have Kindles. So if you want to see, like, I rented one out to see if I wanted a Kindle or if I'm a real life book girly. You can rent out Kindles.
What'd you decide?
I like a real life book.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But I mean, I get the allure. Like, you could have all your books in one little gizmo, but I feel like I'm already looking at a screen that I just want to hold the book, and I like to smell them too. That might be kind of weird, but I think if you're a book lover, you're here for some of the smells. And I walked into the Y the other day, and I was like, hey, I see your mom at the library. He goes, I thought you smelled like books. And I was like, oh my gosh, you know what? I'm taking it as a compliment. So I hope
What
I
a
do smell like
compliment.
books, right?
Yeah, right.
I'm
Wow.
like, is he making fun of me? But it's okay.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Well, about a minute left here, guys. I'll tell you what, Ron, let's re-highlight the library book sale. Give us the
Library
dates and
book
times.
sale, 24th and 25th. That's a Friday and a Saturday, 9 to 6 and 9 to 1. Library likes to close so they can go off and party Saturday night.
That's right.
But again, stressing the point, a library is more than just books on a shelf. Mothers, we've got little kids. Don't bother scheduling a play date. Show up at one of our programs during the day, and you'll meet other mothers that have also problems with their little kids. It's a good place, it's a community.
Yeah, you do build those relationships.
For sure.
Yep.
Very good. Well, I look at the clock, guys. I got to let you go here very soon. Emily, how do folks learn about all things Warner Library, and give us the rundown of the social medias you're on?
Yes. So we post on Facebook and Instagram at Vespasian Warner Public Library. And then our website will have all the good details. Rachel keeps it very up to date, and she always has a blog that's fun to read. And that is vwarner.org.
Very good. Thanks, Ron, for coming out. Good to see you again. Emily, always good to see you.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for coming
much.
in. Emily Dunham and Ron Sprague with the Warner Library. Ron with the Friends of the Warner Library. The morning show streams to Facebook and YouTube. Brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. Network news comes your way next on the morning show.
WHOW.